A warm greeting to my people. Welcome to the Phantom channel once more. We always ask ourselves questions like, is Africa best placed to join comedy nation and become successful? Or are the comedians rich and others? Today we are bringing the top 10 richest comedians in Africa. Without delaying, I would like to ask you to subscribe, share and like for more videos. I bet all your questions are going to be answered here. On our list, Trevor Noah is the first. Trevor Noah is a popular South African comedian also known as the Funny Man. His net worth is approximated to be $30 million by 2020. Trevor mostly draws his humor from the events of the South African apartheid. He was born on 20th February 1984 in Johannesburg, South Africa. He's currently 31 years old. Despite the fact that Noah is legally viewed as a South African, it is really his mom that is a local of South Africa from Xhosa tribe, whereas his father is a Swiss who lived in South Africa. Trevor's comedies are unique and different because he never put down his speeches in writings or speeches or as other comedians do. He generates humor from whatever he feels suitable for the situation and the audience at that moment. He had written a famous and best-selling book known as Born a Crime, in which he writes his life during the apartheid in South Africa. I need to tell you this man who can make your lips burst in a moment. Basketmouth. His real name is Brighto Kopacha and he's a leading artist in the Nigeria comedy industry and also the second most popular comedian in Africa. He's now 36 years old and he was born in Abia State, Nigeria. He's the organizer of the groundbreaking comedy show known as Basketmouth Uncensored, which was held 4 consecutive years from 2005 to 2009 across the globe. He made a record on 21st February 2010 as the first African comedian to host a one-man comedy show at Hammer. The third richest comedian in Africa is Loyiso Gola. Loyiso Gola is one of the South African preeminent comedians after Trevor Noah. He is the co-maker of the late-night satirical news television series on ETV, which was launched in 2010. He was born on 16th May 1983 and started his career as a comedian in 2002. He is known for giving satirical jokes which, though hilarious, usually have underlying serious messages and meanings. He is often described as a genuine thinker pretending to be a fool. In 2012, he was named one of the Mail and Guardian's 200 young South Africans in the media and film category. His brother is also a famous comedian whose name is Loyiso Gola. On the 4th position we have Kadi. I call him the Nigerian most talented lip cracker. His real name is Francis Agoda. He's called Kadi because of his popular comedy show titled Kadi is Standing. He's from Delta State in Nigeria, and Agoda started his comedy career as early as the age of 13 in his state. His hilarious stories and funny jokes are enough to make his audience fall off their seats in laughter just within seconds. Kadi has been featured in MTV Africa Music Awards and also in the opening and closing shows of the world's famous musicians like Akon, 50 Cent, Rick Ross and others. He has won many awards in time and his contribution to uplifting Nigerian culture and artistic values is remarkable. The 5th richest comedian in Africa is Riaad Moosa. Moosa is a very funny South African comedian and an actor who is not only good at verbal jokes but also dances and many forms of hilarious moves from his Indian heritage and Muslim faith. He is a doctor by profession but abandoned his profession for comedy, using laughter instead of drugs as medicines for healing people. His popularity in comedy stemmed from the comedy club circuit of his native Cape Town, where he became known for poking fun at Islamic stereotypes. As one of the South African most popular and acclaimed funnymen with style of his own, is known as the comedy doctor because he seems to have remedy for ill people. On position 6 we have Nick Rabinowitz. Nick is another South African comedian and author who has made guest appearances on several comedy shows, including the British panel show Mock the Week. Nick has a business degree from University of Cape Town and now currently presents The Week That Wasn't Show. His name is being popular day by day across the globe and appeared in many locally made film productions like Fellow Funny Man and co-author of books like The Youngsters. Nick usually refers to himself as the 7th richest comedian in Africa is Michael Blackson. Michael Blackson is a famous lip cracker from West Africa, specifically in Ghana. He's well known for his dry and silly jokes, and I can say he is even funnier that you can laugh at the first sight. He was born in 1972, making him the oldest comedian on the list. He's popularly known as the African King of Comedy, and he performs in many USA comedy competitions such as the Urban Comedy Festival in New York City and many others. The 8th richest comedian in Africa is John Vlismas. It is believed that he has a Dutch origin, German missionaries who lived in South Africa. The man is serious in his stuffs, totally offensive in his jokes, and to hold the view that comedy is not about the comic. He is said to let the society know the truth no matter the offense, and his fans mostly call him the offensive joker. He won the 2007 South African Comedy Award for the Best Stand-Up Comedian of the Year and was a finalist of some Canadian comedy competitions. He is known also to attend several competitions globally while traveling, making his net worth decrease linearly. The 9th richest comedian in Africa is Kadi. Kadi is a Congo-Kinshasa-born British-bred comedian. He also draws his jokes from a unique African-infused brand, even selling out notable event venues in the multicultural UK. Kadi won the Baker Award for the Best Comedy Newcomer soon after he started his career as a comedian. He made a record as the first black British comedian to headline his own show at the 02 Arena at the Nord Arena in the UK. The last but not the least is Bovi, a loved comedian in Nigeria and Africa at large. His full name is Bovi Ogoboma, and he was born on September 25, 1979. He's not only a comedian, but also a director, producer, actor, and writer. Bovi was born in Delta State and is a graduate of theater arts from the Delta State University. He began his career in April 2007, starring in the sitcom Extended Family, which he produced, wrote, and packaged. His show became very popular by 2008, making him one of the richest, famous, and funny comedians in Nigeria and Africa at large. He has gradually earned his fame and recognition through individual achievements. He is always spotted with the popular Nigerian comedian Bright Okopasha, well known as Basketmouth, the second on the list.